वेदीचेर आमचे निवृत्त गवळी बाप आसात, सांगातास चान्सलर बाप आसात, सांगातास आमचे रिसोर्स पर्सन आसा, मागीर आमच्या आयोगाची डिरेक्टर आसा, मागीर तुमी मोगाच्या सर्वांनो पयल्यान पयले आयच्या ह्या दाक्तेराच्या दुसऱ्या वार्षिक जमतीक आनी वार्षिक संभ्रमाक तुमकां रास रास उल्हास. Congratulations. Well, when I see your faces, you don't look like doctors now. You look like patients. कित्याक हो एके दळा मुग्ध थाय ब्राह्मण. Doctors are known for prescription, isn't it? Not description. Explanation गरज ना. कित्याक you are supposed to be the noblest people in the society. देखून आमी केदाळे म्हणचे what is important, your vocation is divine vocation. Your profession is noble profession. And your mission is divine mission. These are the three essential. तितले हांव सांगता एक्सप्लेन करूंक वचना. टॅबलेट दिल्या बरी मात उड आसता वरा. युअर्स इज अ डिवायन वोकेशन. हें तुमकां देवान दिलां आपणें तें वोकेशन तुमचें कित्याक म्हळ्यार कितें जेजून ह्या देवान केलें काम तुमी करतात. We say life is gift from God. That's why it is sacred. That is sanctity of life. And by all means you have to protect, preserve and promote life. That's the only thing. And that is handed over to you. That's why it's a noble profession because तुमकां तुमचेर लोक पातयेणी दवरतात. तुमी कितेंय दिल्यारय काण घेता. एक पटी तुमचेर भरवसो दवरतात पळय. तुमी दिल्लीं वखदां ती काणी आमकां धाकटेरान सांगलां म्हणून दुसरें कोणीय सांगूं दी. घरांत भुरगीं म्हाका टिचरीन सांगलां. टिचरीन रूख केलें ना. टिचरीन सांगलां नो वॉट डू यू नो. माय टीचर हॅज टोल्ड मी. सो यू डोंट नो. यू मे बी ए doctorate in some subject, but your kid doesn't accept it, isn't it? Same thing with regard to doctors, because they have full trust in you. And finally, it is also a divine mission. देखून तें एक्सप्लेन करूंक चड वचना. तुमी जायते आयकलां. हांवें सांगचें इतलेंच. आदले पटी आमच्या नर्सांचें आमी एक जमत आसली. तें आमी गेले. आज हांगासर आमचो हेल्थ मिनिस्टर आयलो युटीका आनी आस्पत्रेची गरज ना म्हणलो. आनी खंडी जावन आस्पत्रेची गरज ना. पूण धाकटेरांची गरज आसा. जर आस्पत्रेची गरज ना जाल्यार धाकटेरांची गरज आसा की म्हळ्यार एक म्हाका सवाल. कित्याक म्हळ्यार पिडा सोंग नजो. पूण आजकाल पिडेस्त धाकटेरी पिडेस्त तेय हांगा पळयता धाकटेरी सडन मरतात. कोण पळय कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट तेय हार्ट अटॅक जावन मरतात. जायते पळय धाकले आसतात वयमो. आनी वी आर वंडरिंग हाऊ कम डॉक्टर्स दोस आर कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट दे आर ऑल्सो डायिंग विथ हार्ट अटॅक. ते जाल्यार आमकां पातयेणी चुकता. हे धाकटेर काळें करतात गे म्हणून आमकां इतलें पुरो सांगतात कितें करीचें कशें चलाचें काळें करीचें म्हणून. पूण तेय आमेन म्हणटात आनी वतात. आमकांय बघता. दॅट्स वाय डेथ इज देर इजंट इट. बट टील वी डाय we have to take care of it. That is called sanctity of life. We don't go for quality of life. आमी आजकाल पळोवचे क्वॉलिटी ऑफ लायफ मात्र. कोण बरी आसात, कोण समा आसात, कोणा कडेन पयशे आसात, कोणा. पूण पापाची बिरमो तो मरणाक तयार जाली. इवन वेजिटेटिव्ह लायफ वी रिस्पेक्ट दॅट बिकॉज दॅट इज सेक्रेड. देखून आमी केदार जल्म दिवचो आवय बापायनी जीव दिवचो देवान. रिमेंबर. सो लायफ कम्स फ्रॉम गॉड. जीव दिवचो देवान. पूण जल्म जाताना मात्र आमचे आवय बापूय. that we should remember. That's why your hands are just like the hands of Jesus. Remember, when you just touch a patient, do you remember the patient has got full trust in you. कालेमणी करून धाकटेर म्हाका वांसय था म्हणून. Your words are consoling words. They touch their hearts. If you remain harsh, if you have no concern, काले म्हणटात त्या धाकटेराच्या दोळ्यांत रगत ना म्हणटात. त्या धाकटेरांनी एक शब्द म्हजे कडेन उलोवना. यू नीड नॉट ट्रीट. पयल्यांची धाकटेर तांणी वखद दिवचें म्हणना. त्या धाकटेराचो हात गुण बरो आसा म्हळ्यार आज आपटा ती धाकटेर. आय एम जस्ट आस्किंग ए क्वेश्चन. जेजून आपडलें खंय. जेजून शिंपी लावन दोळ्यांक माती घाली खंय. जेजून मेल्ल्यांक सैत उखल्लें खंय. सो वी आर ऑल फॉलोवींग दॅट डॉक्टर. नॉट विथ ए प्रोफेशन but with a sanctity son of God. And you Catholic doctors, remember There is no other idol or ideal for you except Jesus. You have to touch the patients at any condition. Secondly, you have to speak those consoling words. Your words are like a strength for them. Forget about all kind of medication. That is secondary. But when you smile, when you talk, when you encourage, when you give that care, remember that the patient is half cured. Daktaran maka barwoso dila. Daktar mujhe kadabu leila. Daktar mujhe lagi raula. So we don't have time for this because we know that what kind of profession is it this. So all these things are there. Finally, I come to three things. First of all, I want, you are here doctors, isn't it? And all those things we have heard, and even Vice, the Pro-Chancellor of Manipal also said, we are fully with you. And he also mentioned, U.T. Kadir mentioned, Father Mullard's hospital. How it began? With one man. There wasn't anything, but he had only one desire, I should do something for my people. So that is the only desire he started. That was the seed. Today, it has grown so many branches. It has established. Now they are going to have a deemed university, isn't it? So they have reached that. During the same time, 1956, we also dreamt to have a hospital in Udupi. That's also one of the bishops. Remember that. And that is Goretti Hospital. That's why that time they also dreamt, Bishop of, that time there wasn't Udupi, Bishop of Mangalore who was at Shankarapura Pangla, Bishop Peris dreamt, we need to have a hospital in this area because there were other institutions. That was his dream. Pro-Chancellor quality education. We have got plenty of schools up to PUC. Even the colleges are being closed now. Even somebody said about St. Mary's Shirwan. St. Mary's Shirwan College is going to be stopped because you see the condition. Once the students were full and Bishop Jerry was, in a way, founder, I could say. He was the founder there. To have that college, he went to Bangalore and spent days and night to get the permission. Now you see, now we are trying to close. This year, no admission for first year. Okay? Remember, that is the condition. Why I say afterwards. You go to Milagres, same condition. We had only 2 colleges in Udupi district. Both are in ICU. So who have to take care? Doctor. When the ICU means doctors. Who are the doctors? We'll see. So that is the condition now. That's why up to PUC can we have quality education? Even that is difficult. Because I am going for some areas of pastoral visits and some of our students are going to Bendur, where? St. Agnes. PUC. St. Aloysius, Mangalore. From where? From Gangoli. I went there. And we can't provide even up to 12th standard in our diocese, having so many schools, both diocesan, religious sisters, religious fathers. Then we could see what is the need of the hour. What are we providing? We have got so many qualified people here. We are doctors, we are nurses, we have done PhD and all that. But you may be having, I'm telling you bluntly, you may be having money, no problem. You have got all the problems. What about our poor people? There was one time when everybody was provided with so many things, isn't it? Now you have reached to that saturated point and you can do on your own. But don't we have the obligation to do something for the present generation? Those are economically down. Can't we do something? When God has blessed us and you are supposed to be the cream of the diocese, remember that. You are the cream of the diocese. We need to do something. Can't we provide till 12th standard quality education for our students, especially for our community? If we have failed, something is wrong. Am I right? You can say yes or no. I have no problem. So remember that. You are all doctors, MDs, qualified ones, studied everything. But we don't have schools to provide optional competitive subject up to 12. We have to think. So dear doctors and those who are qualified and leaders here, think of it. Can we provide? That is the basic, isn't it? Education is the basic one. Why can't we have only a few schools with the required quality and also all that is essential for our kids to study? Do they need to travel until before 12th they need to be in the hostel? Not required. So that is one point. Second thing, another dream I always say, I speak, we need a hospital. Because why no? I always say, there are poor people who cannot afford. We collect lot of money. Every parish has got medical fund. What is that? We are paying that medical fund money to somebody else. They have to beg and request. So if we have got our own hospital, our own nursing college, even that money what we have, it goes there only. But we don't have. This is synodal church. And three aspects of synodal church. First is coming together, communion. So synodal church is not only for prayer inside the church or in a, what is the basic ecclesial prayers. No, it is in everything. It is a synodal church coming together, communion. Second one is participation. We have to participate, all of us together, because it is a mission of Christ. I said it is a noble vocation and divine mission. And all of us are called for that. That's the second one. And the third one is our mission. Our mission is healing mission. So we have to enlighten with education and heal, because we want something to be done for our people. We need to empower our people with good health, isn't it? Don't we feel that? So I'm just placing before you these a few aspects to tell and think and then see what could be done. The onus is on Health Commission now, because I have told the Health Commission to take the lead. And we have got a wonderful director now, because her pro-chancellor told, so she is his right hand. So now I request her to take the lead. So we have already started. So dental thing is from Health Commission, they have started at Goratti. And also something is they are starting, and be part of it. Last time I called some of, Leslie is here and some of, don't you come and help us? We have said, for the start we are ready there to give free service. There are some doctors. There are someone who are willing to give something to the community, isn't it? That's why there may be some people or some doctors who are noble, who are dedicated, who are divine, who are ready to come and serve and help our people. Don't you? Yes, many of you say, then why can't you come forward and do something? So before you finish your career, let there be something that you do for the community. Don't just think of you and your family. That's okay, because you have to do something for the community. And that is a permanent one. So I request, dear doctors, you are the cream of our diocese. You are having divine hands. You have got noble hearts. You have got bright brains. If all we come together and put together, then nothing is impossible. So on behalf of the diocese, I am requesting all the doctors and all the nurses, all the healthcare personnel, whoever they may be, let us join together in the Diocese of Udupi. We have got more than nearly 1,000 nurses. We have got more than 200 doctors in various, maybe allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurvedic, dentistry, whatever it may be, we have. If we have got so many resources, we are here and they're spread out. We never come together. आमचे सांगचे सांगतात ने क्रिस्तावांक मोसोर सोड म्हणून म्हाका सांगला हांवें आयकलां हांवें सांगचें हांव बिस्पूत जाल्यार रिवण सांगता हांव आमचे मदीं मोसोर आसा गे आनी एकल्यान वयर गेल्यार आमकां जायना पूण सगळ्यांनी वयर गेल्यार पुरांगे बरें न्हय वयर म्हळ्यार सर्गाक न्हय आयकलां सगळ्यांनी वयर आयल्यार बरें न्हय देखून तें करया देखून परा तुमचे कडेन विनंती आमकां पयलीं हांवें म्हणचेलें कालें पाद्र्या बाजांक वोकेशन तें हांव सांगना हांगा तें नाका तुमकां आयकलें तुमचें वोकेशन दुसरेंत देखून दुसरें एक इस्कॉलां पळय आमची मस्त आसात ते हांवें सांगलां आमच्या सगळ्यांक आमी जाता तितली उणी करया बरीं इस्कॉलां एक एका वारान ती एक या दोन आसा करचे बरीं पळया तीं इस्कॉलां बांदून हाडया आमची बस्तान तें परत एकामेकाक कुमो करया त्या दाळा मात्र आमच्या कम्युनिटीन आमची इस्कॉलां बरीं आसल्यार आमचीं भुरगीं येतात आतां आमचे भुरगीं आमच्या इस्कॉलां येनात येतात कित्याक कित्याक आमकां जाय जाल्यार तें मेळना इस्कॉलां आसात वय हर एकल्या मदें कॉम्पिटिशन आमचे मदें कॉम्पिटिशन आमचें कॉम्पिटिशन म्हणून आमी बुडता पूण आनी एकल्याची पुराय इस्कॉलां वयर ते आसात दॅट इज वॉट इज हॅपनिंग आमचे कॉलेजीस तशेंच जाले ते आता ते सोडया आणि दुसरें आता तिसरें आय एम पुटिंग ओनस ऑन यू डॉक्टर्स 1956 बिशप Basil Paris, he is no more. He had the dream. And today, 2026, 70 years afterwards, we have got the same dream. That dream need to be realized. Because त्या दळा त्या बिस्पाच्या आत्म्याक शांती मेळोवंक या. ऐकलें मग कितें सगळें खोरूंक आसा तें आमी खोरूंक आसा. देखून एका काळजाची एका मनाची जावन आमच्या तुमचें जावन जाता. कित्याक यू आर डॉक्टर्स. Okay, you have to take the lead. You have to support. You have to come forward and see to it. Because most of you are working in one of the prestigious institute, Mahe. ऐकलें मग हांगा लेस्ली आसा, हांगा मिसेस हिल्डा आसा, रेन आसा, आनी ते डॉक्टर लीना आसा, मागीर येणे पुरो मस्त जाण आसा, नांवां काडूं वचना, रायन आसा, कितले जाण आसात. पुरा आमचे पुरो वचून रिसोर्स आसता इंत करा करनाका म्हणा. ते तितले रिसोर्स इल्ले सोर्सस आमकां दिया. रिसोर्सस पुरो तुमी ते इंत घाला. ऐकलें मग इल्ले सोर्सस घाला बेगिने घेवन तकले हालितात पुरा. पूण ते करा. ते करून आमी इल्लें बरें करया न्ही. दुबळ्या धाकट्यांक पावया न्ही. तांच्या कश्टा दुखांत आमी वांटेली जावया न्ही. तांच्या दोळ्यांची दुखां पुसया न्ही. तांच्या तोंडार हांसो हाडया न्ही. आनी जेसून दिले मिसांव करया न्ही. देव बरें करूं.